Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your general tarot card reading for the third week of June. It's a very interesting read actually. Okay, so let me start from the very beginning. So what do we have here? In terms of the crowning energy of this week for you Scorpio, the main theme is Knight of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. I don't know why, but some of you Scorpios out there, you're planning ahead and you're looking for a worst case scenario, and you try to work out this scenario, and you are trying to do like a damage limitation, some of you maybe, or you try to, if is that not you're thinking that somebody might not be necessarily very, you might be put in a situation, you think you might be put in a situation long term where you might find yourself in a tight spot, either the situation itself or by someone. So, Scorpio, the thing that is coming through is asking, if you know this, why are you putting yourself out there in that position? If that is your outlook, if that's what you're looking for, and that's what you're afraid of, why not change your tactic? Why not do it differently? I know, you're already in motion, things are in motion. And maybe you feel like there's no time, no way to change the plans, arrangements. But if you're seeing something on the horizon that doesn't look right, doesn't feel right, why heading for the head-on collision, in inverted quotes? Why doing it to yourself? It's for you to consider this, and this is for you to strongly consider. That might be a person, that might be a situation. That might be something that is involved in a long-term engagement. That might be your employment, something. It's about what the cards they're telling you, the opportunities to rethink it, look at it, and reevaluate your options, possibilities. Do it before it's too late. Do it before you're going to be in that tight spot. That's what they say. So, well, Scorpio, that you have a lot of wands here, and you have a lot of cups. So, what is representing you? Five of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles is coming because you might feel that week a little bit overwhelmed, or might be too much on your plate. You might be struggling with something. You might be struggling, you might be thinking the grass is greener on the other side, that other people, they have a better lives. You might find money might be short, or you might feel kind of left out or forgotten, not appreciated. So you're going to have that feeling, but this feeling comes from the fact that you're very overwhelmed, tired with something that is kind of ongoing, and there might be to do with responsibilities, some kind of obligations. They might be work obligation, financial obligation, whatever obligations you may have. You might chew a little bit too much, and this is starting weighing on you. So you're going to kind of feel it, and it's going to kind of present itself in a way how you feel and your perception is. And there might be tight. You might be tight with money. You might be just didn't get the job, or whatever it might be. You just feel kind of a little bit left out and thinking other people have a better life, and grass is greener on the other side. You know, I heard on Facebook somebody posted that grass is greener on the other side because it's fertilized by a lot of bullshit, and when I think that way myself, I tend to recall that, and that really makes me smile, because in most cases, well, we don't walk in other people's shoes, and other people, well, you know it yourself. So, and then you walk in towards the Two of Wands, and Two of Wands, it's is this new possibilities, and I think you're going to start seeing things. You're going to either cut down things down, or you're going to try to change them drastically, or you're going to change the direction. Also, what we have here, we have a, come on, we have a knight, we have a king of cups, we have a knight of cups, and we have the 9 of wands. So once again, this is indicating this burden, and this is indicating you holding on there. And basically, you might have someone who's going to motivate you, or you're going to be motivated by someone else. And that's going to give you this kind of oomph, or you're going to receive a help, or you're going to, it's a general reading, but it's something is coming your way in form of encouragement, motivation. That might be a person, that might be something that you will see, and you know, and maybe that's why you're going to see things from different perspectives over here as well, because as you can see, this lovely gentleman is holding to this one wand, and he looks a little bit wounded, tired, exhausted, because he's carrying so much responsibility over here. It's so much to carry. And yeah, it's just the way how you might feel, cold and outside. And yet, whatever message might be here, whatever information, motivation, whatever it might be, you see he's holding to this wand like for his dear life. And over here is this new opportunity, new perspective. He's holding the world in his hands, and he's holding to that one wand. Because he knows he has options. And he can see ahead. So it's almost, that's going to change your view. And the minute you're going to change your view, the things are going to start turning, and I strongly believe, Scorpio, that's the case, because you have a judgment over here. And I guess whatever is happening here is to provide you with a basis for something new. It's almost whatever is happening, whatever takes place, it's a prelude to something new. It's almost building basis for some kind of new thing in your life. New chapter. That's what I'm getting, something new. It's like preparing you for something that you know. It's almost, some of you Scorpios might know what it is, some might be not quite aware. But it's almost like groundwork is taking place for whatever this new thing, new phase in your life to take place. So, where's the additional commentary over here? Oh my God, Scorpio. You're only human. If something is too heavy in there, you have to learn how to let it go. I think you chew on more than you can currently handle, and this is coming to remind you that whatever is not needed, not necessary in your life, not necessary in terms of if that is work related, to do with people, your own projects, let it go, because we all have a breaking point. And I guess what they try to tell you to not break yourself over this. And that's the overall message. But also overall message is, if something doesn't feel, sound, look right, you always have a choice. This is about you having a choice, not putting yourself either in difficulty or tricky situation. You always have a choice. If you see it, that it's up to you to make that decision. Okay, Scorpio, that was a very interesting reading. If you liked it, give it a like, comment, share. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, speak to you soon.